Have you ever wondered how Facebook and Instagram ads actually follow people who click an advert, visit a website around wherever they go on social media? What do I mean? You see an advert now on Facebook or on Instagram, click on that ad, and then click on the website that actually is attached to that advert. The next moment you see is wherever you go, you begin to see that same advert. Have you ever wondered how they are able to track you and follow you everywhere you go? Well, that is the job of what we call meta pixels. In this video, I'll be explaining to you what meta pixel is, how it works, and why you should use it if you know you want to run ads that are profitable for your business. If you are just joining us in this episode, this is episode 3.1 of our Meta Ads Masterclass 2026. Yes, the complete Meta Ads Masterclass where I'll be teaching you professionally how to run Meta Ads from beginning till the end. Yes, as a beginner till the point where you become a professional, all for free here on YouTube. So if you are just joining us, you have missed so much. We've completed episode 1 and episode 2, and these episodes have different videos in each of them. Have you missed out? No. You're going to find the link to the playlist that carries all the episodes down there in the description below. So after watching this video, do well to go to that playlist and see all the other episodes that talks about how you can professionally run ads right here in this year 2026. So what is MetaPixel? Well, let us start very simple. MetaPixel is a piece of code that is attached on a website to track the activities that a visitor actually takes on a website. Yes, when you run an advert and you send traffic to your website, to your web page or your product page, the pixel is basically what is responsible for tracking what any visitor does on your website after they have clicked on your advert. That's simply what MetaPixel is. It's just a piece of code that you put on your website that is meant to track the activities of visitors who visit your website after they have seen your advert. Now think of MetaPixel as a smart security camera that is installed on your website. Now imagine a building who the owner wants to have 24/7 surveillance of what goes on in the building. What would the owner do? The owner is going to install smart CCTV cameras that captures the faces of people who actually walk into that building or that facility. The same way MetaPixel actually work. But instead of tracking faces of people who visit your website, it tracks what the visitor does on that particular website. So just see it as a camera that is installed on your website to track the activities of people that actually visit your website. Now, what kind of activities are we saying MetaPixel actually tracks on your website? I would give you a list of activities that it actually tracks now. Now, take for example, when someone visits your website, MetaPixel is responsible for tracking people who does what? Visit that website. All the persons who visit websites, Pixel tracks them. It knows their demography. It knows basically the things that they do on Facebook and the things that they do on Instagram. Apart from tracking people who visit the website, what else does it do? It basically tracks the number of people who clicks on a button on the website. So imagine you have an e-commerce store and you have your product on that store. You have 10 persons who visit the website. MetaPixel knows those 10 persons and what they usually do on Meta. Now, if out of those 10 persons, 3 persons clicks on your button that says buy now, it knows the number of persons who have clicked on that button that says what? Buy now. Now, is it everybody that clicks on buy now that actually purchases the product? No. Some persons, when they get to the payment page, they bounce back. They don't make payments. MetaPixel also knows those persons who visited that purchase page but did not purchase the product. So it tracks everything that someone does on a website. No doubt, after this brief introduction or helping you understand how MetaPixel works, you begin to see the importance of running ads with MetaPixel installed on your website. But the big question is it possible for you to run ads without MetaPixel? The answer is yes. You can run ads and send traffic to your Messenger. You can run ads and send traffic to your WhatsApp. You can also run ads and send traffic to your Instagram DMs. All these are direct messaging ads, and you do not need Metapixels to run this type of ads. But as a professional, would I advise you to run adverts that will bypass the use of Metapixels? Well, we're going to find out after making one experiment that will reveal the entire truth if you should use Metapixel for your ads or if you should not use Metapixels for your adverts. But before that experiment, why did I say that as a professional I will not advise you to run ads without Metapixel? This is because without Metapixels, you would not be able to track the number of persons who clicked on your ads. You would not be able to track the number of persons who visit your web page. You would not also be able to track the number of persons who clicked on your call to action button. And you would not also be able to track the number of persons who have actually purchased products from you. And most importantly, when you run so many ads together at a time, without Metapixel, you will not be able to know the ads that are generating more revenue for you, the ones that are not generating revenue for you. So these reasons are reasons why I don't recommend that you bypass the use of Meta ads or Metapixels while running your ads on Facebook and also on Instagram. Now, in addition to the reasons I've given, there is one very important reason why you have to use Metapixel before setting up any ads. What is that reason? It is the fact that it helps you retarget visitors who did not purchase items or purchase products that they have seen from your ad. What do I mean by this? What I'm saying is that Metapixel helps you to retarget persons who have visited your page but did not take the action that you want them to take. Let me give you a real life scenario so you can understand. Now let's imagine that you are actually running adverts and you are directing traffic to your website. You have a website or a sales page where you sell shoes. Now you've created your ads and you've run this advert and you intend to send people to that page. Let's imagine that we have 100 persons who sees your ad. These 100 persons sees the advert and just 70 persons click on the learn more button or shop now button. They go over to where? The landing page. Now, getting to that landing page, we have just 30 persons out of the 70 who purchased that product. You know that definitely we have 40 persons remaining who did not purchase. Now, Metapixels helps you to identify who those 40 persons are. What next? You will set up a retargeting advert to only those 40 persons, bombarding their life with the adverts, asking them, you visited this page, you have not purchased. Why? Now, once they see that advert, they begin to wonder, how did this person know that I visited this page? In fact, if they still ignore, you bombard them with discounts, special offers, deadline counters until they do what? They purchase that product or service that you are advertising for them. Yes, Metapixel is that one thing that helps you know who those 40 persons are, and it now gives you the insights to run adverts that will retarget those persons who have not purchased the product even after visiting your landing page. This simple strategy that I've just given to you is how smart businesses convert visitors into what? High-paying clients. Because a very high number of persons who see your advert basically do not purchase immediately. They need that push from you before they take the actions that you actually want them to take. Which is what? To purchase your product or the service that you are offering. Now you have the options of seeing persons who visit your sales page, and you have the options of knowing them. You also have the options of doing what? Retargeting them until they buy your product. This option and the option of just running ads, sending people to DMs, where you would not be able to know how many persons who clicked on your ad, you would not be able to know how many persons who clicked on your ad and it took them to the send message option, but they did not send the message. You will not be able to know how many persons did that. Out of these two options, option A and option B, which do you think you should do as a smart business owner? Evidently, you would agree with me that running ads with Metapixel is something that you should do, not just prioritizing running ads, sending traffic to DMs. I hope you now understand the main reason why It is very, very important for you to run ads with what? Metapixel installed on your website. I also know you have so many questions. Don't worry. Before the end of this video, I would answer most of the questions you have right here in this video. But do you appreciate how well I've helped you understand what Metapixel is? If you do, please do well to go down there to the comment section below and tell me, thank you for this information. Also like this video. Also ensure that you're subscribed to this channel if you have not already done so. Now, we have understood exactly what Metapixel is. How does Metapixel actually work? I'm sure this is one question that you might be having right there in your mind. I will explain shortly. After doing the installation and setting up of Metapixel on your website or your landing page, you run your ads. When your customer sees that advert and they click on the advert, they click on the Learn More button, the Shop Now button, it takes them straight up to the web page that you have designed, that you have already installed Metapixel on. The moment they visit the website, Metapixel is triggered. In fact, its eyes are now watching, observing what that person wants to do on your website or on that landing page. The moment the person scrolls through the page and sees more than 50% of that page, Metapixel capture the person's information. Oh, this person has seen more than 50% of this page. The moment the person scrolls down and click on the Buy Now button, it marks the person's record and categorizes him among people who have clicked on Buy Now button. Now, the moment the person puts in their card information and make a purchase, it moves them up again to another category of persons who have now purchased products or services on your website. Now, it sends this feedback back to Meta. This is the record of this person. This is what I found about this person. This is the action the person took. It gives you that data. I will show you exactly how to see that data in the Meta Business Portfolio account that we have created. This data is what will now help you make informed decisions. So every visitor that visits your website passes through this funnel. The person passes through these activities or this check from Meta. For those persons who did not buy, it will tell you and trigger you to do what? Set up retargeting ads to ensure that they buy your service or the product that you've advertised on your landing page or sales page. No doubt, you now understand basically how Metapixel works. I know, like I mentioned earlier, that you have so many questions in mind. In fact, my students who have taken Metapixel classes from me have asked me so many questions about Metapixels, and I'm sure you have some of those questions in mind. I will now answer some of the common questions that my students usually ask when it comes to Metapixel. You might be having these questions in mind, so stay tuned as I answer them. The very first question I hear my students ask is, you have been mentioning website. Does it mean that if I don't have a website, I will not be able to run ads with Metapixel installed? The answer is, for you to install Metapixel, it must be installed on a website or a landing page. So yes, you need a website or a landing page in order for you to run ads professionally. You cannot run ads professionally without a website. I did not say you cannot run ads without a website. I said professionally, because we need data. We need to track what happens right there on the ads manager or right there on your ads. So we need Metapixel installed. So you who do not have a website now, are you feeling bad that you don't have a website? Are you thinking of contacting a web designer to design one for you? Well, calm down and relax, because I got you. I have made a video where I personally showed you step by step how to design a website. That is not part of this series. In the description below, you'll find a link to that video where I showed you professionally how to design a business website for yourself. And you can do this in less than 50 minutes. Yes, trust me. The video is a complete guide from beginning till the end. Check the description below. You're going to find that video. I will show you exactly how to design your own business website that you will be using to run ads in this Meta Ads Masterclass series. Do you enjoy how I'm covering all those roadblocks? Come on. If you know you do, just go to the comment section below and say, thank you for helping us with the video that shows basically how to design a professional business website. Question number 1 answered and solution provided. Not so? Let's go over to question number 2. Question number 2 basically is, can I install metapixels if I don't sell products? Maybe I'm a plumber, maybe I'm a barber, I'm a hairstylist, I don't sell products, I offer services. Can I also install metapixels to track informations? Yes, you can. On your landing page, you have a form where people fill information to contact you. That can also be tracked. So all the bookings that happen on your website can also be tracked. All the persons who visit your website can also be tracked. In fact, all the leads that you generate, all of them are being profiled when you install Metapixel correctly on that website. So yes, whether you sell a product or you offer a service, Metapixel is a must for you if you want to professionally know how to run ads. Now, the third question I received is, you mentioned earlier that Metapixel is a line of code, a short code that is done on the website. Do I need to become a programmer before I know how to install Metapixel? The answer is no. For the fact that you are able to see this video on YouTube, it means you are conversant with the internet. It also means that you know how to operate a computer. Those are the basic things you need. I will be showing you step by step how to install Metapixel, even if you are a novice, you are a beginner. In fact, that's what we are going to be doing in the next lesson of this Meta Ads Masterclass. So no, you don't need to be a programmer before you professionally do what? Set up Metapixel for your Meta Ads portfolio. I believe I have answered most of the questions you had about Metapixel. Now, for the questions I've not answered, go down there to the comment section below and ask me your questions about Metapixel, and I would answer them for you immediately in the comment section. I am waiting for your questions. Now, in the next lesson, I'm going to be showing you professionally how to create Metapixel yourself, even though you are not a tech person, even though you are just a business owner who knows nothing about tech. Are you looking forward to that lesson? Stay tuned, because in a short while, that lesson will drop. Now, if you found this video helpful, I want you to like this video, ensure you subscribe to this channel if you have not done so, and then do one very last important thing. What is that? I want you to share this video to other business owners who are on your WhatsApp status. Yes, they need to see this playlist so they know how important Metapixel is and why they should use it to run ads with their business. Let me show you how to do it. It is not difficult. Go to the description of this video below. You are going to see a section that says, watch the entire playlist here. You will see the link there. Now, long press on that link, copy the link, open your WhatsApp status. Once you get to WhatsApp status, click on the text option. Paste that link on your WhatsApp status, as I have just done in this video that you are seeing. Now hit enter to come down a little and type a short text. You can just say, business owners, I find this playlist very, very helpful. I have learned a lot from it already. By the time you do that, you just send it. You will see that most of these business owners will rush to your DM after seeing this entire playlist telling you thank you. And most importantly, you will be supporting this my channel grow. Yes, we need more persons to see this wonderful work we're doing here. So please and please, help follow this short process to share this playlist titled Meta Ads Masterclass 2026. So many business owners can learn basically how to professionally run Meta Ads in this year so they can make massive profits in their business. You would be rewarded if you do so. Now, what is your reward? If you are fortunate enough, you will see the next episode, which is what? How to create Metapixel already showing on your screen. Now, click on that video on your screen after sharing this video to ensure you see how to create Metapixel for yourself the right way. I'll see you in that video